I'm a professional
This improv story is based on the idea. Man goes on run like the story commenced. Craig wanted to get fit. He went to the gym to do weights. Bit boring. It wasn't just like bulk himself up. He's wanted to do. Wasn't want to do that. He went swimming. Fucking hated it. And he was gone past a park that he sometimes sees on his way to work. And there was all these joggers going around it, quite a lot of them. He's like, oh, is there a thing on? And it was a taxi that he got this morning. And the taxi driver said, oh, they're always at it. That's every morning. What is it? Is it a charity thing? No, it's every morning. What is it? It's just people jogging. It's been going for years. Really, it's just people. You got to sign up for it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I just know that I did know somebody went. You just go along. You just go along. They just start it at, I think it's 8, 7, something. Don't know. You just go, turn up, people. And Craig went, that's really good. That so people just decide, right? You turn up at like 7. And then people just sort of jog together around the park just for like company or something like that, I don't know. And Craig was looking at it as people that weren't even really talking to each other that much. It's not like people, they're all pals and just people like to jog with people like to be with other people. And Craig went, that's what I'm after, that kind of motivation, but also it's just a kind of lonely feeling just being in a gym. You're that's you. Oh, is that us? Right. And then Craig got out, right? I thought, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And he looked up, he typed in the name of the park, he searched for it in work. He typed in the name of the park and jogging, and there it was. They had a Facebook group for it and all that shit. I'm going to do that. And he hadn't got enough gear yet in terms of trainers and stuff like that. Exactly the gear, the jogging sort of gear that he wanted, that he thought would be appropriate for this time of year, the weather and everything. He thought, I'll go to the shops after work. Aye, that's it. Kind of like Bray Head or something like that'll be open. They're open to about 9. He looked that up. That don't shut till 9. I'll go there. I'll go to like one of the sports places. Aye, that's what I'll do. So he left work and got himself, right, I'll get that, new pair of trainers, and aye, that a good pair of trainers. That's what I'll do. For jogging, not just for like trainers to be in a gym when you're doing weights. Jogging, I'll do that. I think this is just what that's what I'm after. And he just became aware of this sadness in him. He's like, what's that? He just thought he just didn't realise, he just remembered how much he just liked being around people. It was that lockdown thing for a few years ago, everybody. It's because of that lockdown, Just the damage, the psychological damage that did to a lot of people. I mean, it had to get done, but it really affected a lot of people. The psychological in terms of the distance between people, but in a way, it's a bit like coming out of watching a sad film. You got some options when you come. Imagine it's a film that somebody's died, a loved one has died. Here's your options. You come out and you stay sad, and you go, life's so sad. People dying is so sad. All of that is so sad. Oh no, and then you go through your life being sad, and then you fucking die. Or you use that sadness to inspire you to fucking grip onto life and tell the people that you love and you like that you love and you like them, and live your life full measure and no fuck about. Because of the sadness and death is fucking all around you. Love! He thought, I want to fucking be around people. You know, just be around people. That's it. I bet it'll be shit. I bet nobody talks to it. I bet it's all shite and I'll, say hello to somebody and I want to say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Just do it. Anyway, I'm going to do it. Right, we're going. The next day, at 7 a.m, people are doing the jogging. He had to be in work for 9. He thought, go there and come back, have a shower, so I'm fucking going into work all sweaty. Aye. That's it. And so he went round to the park, right? He jogged to the park. It was about 10 minutes away from his house. He jogged to the park and then he saw some people already jogging and he thought, here we go then. And then just started sort of jogging. And people doing a big sort of loop of the park. He started jogging. And he was just sort of looking ahead, there's people ahead. Nobody looked at him like, who are you? Not seen you here before. You can't just sort of join us. Tons of people. It wasn't like a marathon, it was like one of these kind of like 5k, 10k looking things, but no, like pure tons of people. But it was a constant fucking, there's somebody. If you were to sit on a bench, it'd be, there's somebody. There's somebody. There's somebody sitting, 7. Somebody. There's somebody. Like that. Good steady flow of people. And he was just looking behind and he's like, this is good that we're all just doing that. It just gave him a good feeling. And it was nice going about the park. There was a kind of pond, there's the ducks and all that. And he'd been at the park before, but this is good, getting to see the park and get a bit of exercise as well. And there's bits with trees, and there's wee sort of narrow bits, there's a wee kind of path bit. It's kind of narrow with leaves and it's all kind of shaded with trees and all that. And so he was running. He felt kind of like somebody had sort of like grabbed him to stop him. He just felt fucking suddenly stopped, as if somebody had, imagine, put their arm around him. He'd go, oh, hold on. If you ever went to cross the road and like somebody away goes, oh, hey, oh, fucking hell, they're stepping in front of a motor, like that. It was something like that. It was like, what the fuck is that? And it was all, I felt like a bird had shot in him. It was just suddenly fucking wet. What the fuck is that? And some fucking wee bastard. He looked around. It was all kind of trees were all like without leaves and stuff like that. Some wee bastard had got one of the chain. I kind of, what do you call it? A kind of chain, not a chainsaw, but a kind of saw that's like wire, a wire sort of saw. Like a long, like a cable that's got like, you go like that. You could fucking saw something, be going like that. It put it between two fucking trees at neck height. Cheese wire. Is it cheese wire? It put it between two fucking trees. And he walked right at fucking neck height. Perfect. Like scratched him there, but then up to there. And like he went into it, it caught, but so when he pulled away, because it was painful, it was the pulling away that fucking done the most damage. Because he turned against it right into the fucking angle of the blades. And he's, honestly, it's so fucking sharp, this. It went all the way back there. So it went right through his throat, about halfway to the back. And, it hit the ground. And somebody started shouting, oh, are you alright? And they started shouting, somebody's had a heart attack. because about a week before somebody had a heart attack, so they just thought, you see somebody fall on the deck, they've had a heart attack. Get the thing, the thing, the clear thing, get that. Somebody's had a heart attack. No, he's fucking had, he's nearly been beheaded. And nobody bothered to fucking check. And they turned him around. They got the defibrillator. And they went like that. Right, how do we use it? And they saw it had been fucking sliced. And they went, oh! And they were like, well, should we use it anyway? Can you believe that? They said, should we use it anyway? Because, you know, they went to the trouble of getting it. It was like a nearby thing. It was sitting a nearby thing. Because they'd went to the trouble of getting it, they'd went, should we just do it anyway? You know, as if it just seems like such a waste. They went to all this trouble to get it, and we're not using it. The cunt wasn't having a fucking heart attack. But they probably just thought, it looks like he's fucked anyway. This is, will we use it anyway? Just, you never know. It can't hurt. He's fucked anyway. So they ripped his t-shirt off. They could have just pulled the t-shirt up, but they didn't. They ripped it. And all the while, by the way, other people were walking right into this fucking wire. It hadn't been taken down. They were all dropping. And somebody said, should we use it? And them, no, we know what it is now. There's no point. There's nothing to do with it. Maybe, hold on. Right, just one thing at a time, for fuck's sake. And they went like that. Right, clear. It's not working. Well, you got to press the button. Oh, right, what is it a day? And it's got a wee thing that tells you instructions. Right, press. What is that? I've not got my fucking specs on. Can you read that? Hurry up. That's the point. He's fucked it. Right. Hold on. So what'd you do? Hold it there. And there. Would you do that? Is that a gel you need? I don't. Right. But they did it. Right. Clear. It's not just in the films you say that. Clear. Boom. And they went like that. Because previously it was like, and he was just like that. Because they'd switched his heart off, basically. They'd switched his heart off. And they went, right, he's fucked. Drag him off the path, because this is the path. There's people fucking jogging around and all that. Drag him into the trees. He's in the way. Right, these other folk then, listen, and the good thing is people were starting to run around the wire, because they could see it now, because bits of throat were on it. You know, like it's turning into kind of like tinsel, like fleshy sort of meaty tinsel. Imagine tinsel, Christmas tinsel. But instead of it being that sort of plastic shiny stuff, it's like bits of throat and veins and shit like that. You could see it now. You could see it. So people were like, oh no, what's that? So there's about 7 people lying there, and they went like, well, we'll try her then. And they went like that, oh, what do we do? What do we do? You know, the kind of just, there was a guy that had it, and there was a woman. He said, should you do it then? Oh, how can you go? Well, I don't know, because, you know, she's, I don't think, just the cut, the top, I don't know what to do. Just do it, she's dying. I'll do it in her belly or something. It's got to be a heart. I'm not going near there. I'm not doing it. You do it. Just do it. I don't see why. And he said to the other woman jogger, I don't see why. Just take it. It's done. Just take it. And she went, this is ridiculous. There's a woman dying. He said, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's not right. And see this woman, this other woman jogger, they're not even in that fucking relationship, but they were arguing with each other like they were in a relationship. Well, we just got to let her die then. No, I'll just, oh, you're going to you do it? Can you not do anything? You've got it, can you not just do it? I'm not doing it. going to take it. I can't because I'll end up, it just doesn't feel right. So, all right, then. So just watch her die then. Well, you're watching her die. You're not doing it. 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 And he went like, I'm going to do it to her leg. And he did it to like her thigh. And he went, right, clear. Boom. Then he didn't. He just sort of tensed her leg up. Just actually kicked him in the balls. And he went, oh! Because like when you put electricity through a frog's legs. Boom. He went like, boom! The end. Yeah. We've been building up to that. We were building up to that. The whole thing was to build up to that. Thank you very much. That's the whole thing was to build up to that moment. Sad thing is, a true story. True story. How do I know? See that line there? See that? Do you see that line there? That's not just some sort of fucking wrinkle. I was the last person to run into the cable before like people stopped in it because it was dead obvious. But fortunately, I wasn't cut too much because there was a kind of buffer of skin, flesh, and all the rest of it. It already had bits stuck to it. Yeah, if you imagine you're shaving with a razor, right? Imagine you're shaving with a razor, actual, like an actual like razor blade. Every now and again, you've got to go like that. Sort of get rid of some of the hair. Because see, if you don't, all the hair just sort of builds up in the wee gaps between each blade. And it's just, you just feel shaved hair rubbing against your skin. It gets in the way of the blade. That's what happened when I ran into it. All the skin and stuff like that. And I actually ran into an eyeball. Somebody's eyeball was on the thing, and it actually sliced my throat, and then the eyeball actually went into my throat, and it's become lodged in my throat, and it has become a part of my body has accepted it. My body has accepted it. And now, I'm not joking, I can see my throat right now. I'm looking at my throat. I'm looking at my throat right now. But there is no light. Asks Oren Wolf. But there is no light. But there is no light. Aye, there is. It's good because I do things like this with people. No, you go. I bet I can take my shirt and I go like that. Hey, blindfold. People go like, it's so funny that you just sort of got your mouth open when you do it. That way you do that when you're thinking. Aye, that's funny. It's got to be that though. It can't be like, right, we're going to put a whole hood earlier. Obviously, I'm like, no, just blindfold. No, but I need to do that in case you can look down. No, I'll have my shot.